guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be finishing my makeup collection. I'm sorry if you guys hear any background noise, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. If you guys enjoy videos like these or enjoy my content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on your post notifications. And let's go ahead and dive into what's in this drawer. So the first thing I have in here are all of my eye products. So I have brow gels, eye primers, liquid liners, gel liners, different colored neon liners, brow pencils, pencil liners, and then I also have some bases back here, like glitter primer, any primer that I really get in BoxyCharm I have back here. I have some mascaras, some lash glue, as well as some just mini mascaras, mini eyeliners and stuff like that. That's pretty much everything that I have in this particular little container, and the container is actually from Ross. All three of these containers are from Ross. So over here I have my Huda Beauty Hydra FX liners, or Hydra liners, because some of them are UV, others aren't. They're a different consistency, they have different names. So yeah, these are all of my Huda Beauty ones. And then over here I have some JC Cosmetics. Down here, if I lift up these Hydra liners, I have some liners down here. They're all from Milk Cosmetics. And then back here I have my e.l.f. Putty eye primers, my Anastasia brow gel, or dip brow pomade. I have some Dose of Colors little pigments, a ColorPop liner. It's this burgundy one. And then I have my Milk Cosmetics stacks. Now my Milk Cosmetics stacks are really hard to store, but I had enough space in here, so I pretty much just stack 2 stacks at once. Pretty much any stack that is no longer available in a palette form, I have those. So in this little container right here I have, let me just pull it up. I also have this little pill box in the very corner, which you guys might not be able to see. But this pill box is actually from Shop Miss A, and it holds all of my lashes that I'm currently using at the moment. So yeah, if I already open up a pair of lashes, this is where I'm kind of dumping them. And then on the bottom, these are just lashes that fit into the little container, but it's just literally a small little container that I have near me that has all of my most recent used lashes. So I also have this paint palette. I got it off of Amazon, but I like having a paint palette for whenever I'm doing something more creative. And also if I ever want to make an eyeshadow base or a liquid base, not a liquid base, but a lipstick shade, I have pretty much every primary color I would need. So I like having palettes like these, and that's where I keep them. And then if I open up this little drawer, you guys can see I have all of my liquid eyeshadows in here. So I have some from Sila, Huda Beauty, Lorella, I have some from Ciate, they're all kind of at the bottom here. And then I have my glitters, my single shadows, pigments, flakes, the little gold flakes you can decorate your eyes with, and just any kind of pigment really I have in here. And again, this container is from Ross. So this drawer is pretty self-explainable. It's not that interesting. It's literally just anything I would use to prime, do my eyebrows, liner, everything like that. And I do plan on purchasing more liners. So when I do, I'll probably end up stacking them behind or on top of here. But I do really want to add some pastel liners. Okay, so pretty much in this drawer I have all of my smaller eyeshadow palettes. So you guys did see these in my part 5. These are from Pat McGrath. But I had to take out some palettes that I had in the other drawer. Well, I had to take out these to put out some palettes I had in this drawer that were not gonna sit right. These I can close a drawer and then be standing up or be slanted, but the other ones, they needed to be laid down, and I don't like laying down my palettes. I pretty much don't have a lot of my palettes laying down unless they're like bigger ones. But yeah, so here I have all of my ColorPop. You guys have seen a lot of these my first part, so I'm just gonna quickly like show you guys what I have. So I have the Sugar Pill Fun Size palette, and this is what it looks like. It's all kind of like pastel shades. They're really pretty, they're really cute. And then I have the Dose of Colors I Love Sarai little mini palette, which I showed you guys. This one I really like. It does only have 2 matte shades, but the formula is really pretty for all of the shades that she has in here. And I really do like the black shade. It has like a shift of purple and gold, and it's just like really stunning. And then on the bottom, like down here, I have 2 from Nabla Cosmetics. So, well, from Nabla. And this is a cutie palette. I actually ended up getting this one for like $8 from my makeup plug. So I'm really happy about it. I hope she gets more Nabla because I like to buy them from her rather than paying full price. This one is the Metropolitan Cutie palette. And this is what it looks like. So the last one I showed you was the Coral Cutie palette. This is the Metropolitan Cutie palette, and it's very stunning. I swatched that shade in the middle, and I believe this one is also like a shimmer, but I would have to like try it on top of a base because just swatched, I feel like it's almost like a topper. But this palette is super freaking cute. I really do like the coral in here. So next we have this, like I showed you guys, the Dose of Colors one and the Sugar Pill. So I have all of my ColorPop ones in here. We have the Honey palette, which is just like a really pretty yellow palette. And then we have, and I decorated them in a gradient of a rainbow because that's what made them look really pretty to me. So yeah, and then we got Baby Got Peach, which looks like this. It's a stunning eyeshadow palette. A lot of these palettes, like the 9-pan palettes, do have a lot of repeats. I already have a lot of these shades in singles, but I like the, you know, just like having them all in one palette. So this is a 9-pan, and the glitter in here we have in other like palettes. This is Hungry Ghost, and it's honestly really cute. So then after that one, we have the Miss Bliss. This is one of their newest palettes, part of their tie-dye collection. So it looks like this. It's very comparable to the Baby Got Peach. This one has a lot more satin eyeshadows in here. They only have 2 mattes in here. We have Law of Attraction, which is in the middle. We have Chakra to Me. It's a really cute palette. I just wish they would have included more mattes. But I really do like the tie-dye collection. I think it's like a really pretty pastel collection. And then we have Orange You Glad. This one is, again, just like their orange palette. A lot of the shadows pop out. I don't know why that is, but you know, I really do like the Orange You Glad. I think it's one of my favorites that they released. Like, I just really like the shades that they chose. Again, I don't think there's any in here particularly that I've seen in single form. Okay, so moving on, I have the Ooh La La palette, and this is what that one looks like. So this one is super cute. It reminds me a lot of like a Mean Girl inspired palette. I believe they have, I never mind. So yeah, this is the Ooh La La palette. It's really pretty. I love the shades in here. Again, Sandbar and Poodle, they have in singles. So I really didn't need this palette, but I really do like the 2 bottom shades down here. And then we have the Main Squeeze. This one could have been more red in my opinion, but it's still very cute. So this is the Main Squeeze palette. And yeah, I think it's really pretty. And then we have some greens over here. So we have the Aura and Out palette. Again, this is part of their new tie-dye collection. I really didn't want to get this collection at first, but the more I looked at it, the more I felt like I needed it. And I love this shade right here called Healing Heart. All of the blue teal shades in here I just think are super freaking pretty. So I ended up convincing myself and just purchasing it. Okay, and the next one is the Meant to Be palette. Now, this is one of my favorites as well. I really like the color story, and I really like all the mint shades in here. Again, there's some shades that pop out, but I feel like that's pretty much everything with the 9-pan palette. They either need to be glued down or the magnet has to be a little bit more firm. And then we have the Just My Luck. So this is what this one looks like. It's a gorgeous palette. This is actually one of my favorites that ColorPop has released. I really like the shade Mary Jane and Charmed. Like, these shades are just so freaking pretty. So moving on to the only blue one. I actually sold Soul and Mar, and also the, I forgot what the other one was called, but I sold my other ones. Yeah, I sold my Soul and Mar eyeshadow palettes. So I don't have them. I do want to purchase them later on because they're always out of stock. I just didn't like the all white packaging, so I wanted to get the new packaging, so I ended up getting rid of those. So this is the Blue Moon palette. This is what the palette looks like. Again, super freaking pretty. It matches my shirt. And this is actually one of my favorites. I feel like this one is like one of the first ones that came out, and it's stunning. Like, it was always out of stock, so when I finally got to purchase it, I was super freaking happy. And then we have the Lilac You A Lot palette. So this is what this one looks like. Again, it's just like a lilac palette. Super freaking pretty. And I really like this one. I like how there's a lot of shades that are just like really light and like pinky and soft. There's a quick swatch of Cloud, but yeah, it's a really pretty palette. And then we have the In a Trance, which is the last one from their most recent tie-dye collection. So yeah, this is what that one looks like. It's really cute. This one I feel like has the most mattes, and again, I wish they would have kept some just fully matte, but they do have some that have, like, you know, glitter in them. But yeah, this one's super freaking pretty. I really like this one. And then we have the It's My Pleasure. So this is what that one, okay, see Mr. Sandman? Do you see Mr. Sandman? It's like popping out. So there's a swatch of Mr. Sandman. That's a gorgeous one, and I believe they do have that one in a single. So yeah, this is the It's My Pleasure palette. And then finally we have the neutral ones, well, like the ones with like the more nude packaging. So this is Strawberry Shake. This is actually one of my favorite ones. I say that about every single one, but I've actually used this palette a few times and it's one of my favorites. I love the more like poppy, corally reds shades in here. It's just a stunning freaking palette. So cute. And then moving on, we have the Going Coconuts, and this one's super cute as well. So this one's just like the neutral one, and it's really gorgeous. I first wasn't going to pick it up, but then I was looking at the shades, and I really just thought it was super cute. So this one, I believe they changed the name for the next one I'm going to show you, because I've seen that some people don't have Smoke Show on it. It's called something else, but this is the ColorPop Smoke Show palette. I believe the other one is called like In the Smokes or something like that, but I think they changed the name of it. Anyway, this is a stunning freaking palette. I really do like the mattes that they included. There's a white, a gray, and a black, and then they included like a taupey shade, but this one is super nice as well. If you're no longer a supporter of a particular brand and you like the palette that they released, I definitely recommend this one. And then we have the ColorPop Nude Mood palette. So this one is super freaking cute. Again, it's more neutrals, and this one is one of their cardboard packaging, but it's really nice. And then we have the Blush Crush, and these came out together. So this is the Blush Crush. I actually really like the shades in here. I feel like this one is perfect for like a soft glam look. You just have shades that aren't that deep and are just really nice and flirty, and I really like the packaging. And then we have the Macon Mauves palette. So this is what that one looks like. I really like the packaging of this one. And this one is, again, really mauvey, really cool toned. So if you're a fan of that, I definitely would recommend this one. This one was actually one of the ones that I ordered in March. But yeah, this palette is super pretty, and this is the one that took a little bit longer to get to me, but it did come in great shape, so I'm happy about that. And then we have the Ulta exclusives, at least these two were. So this is the All Things Equinox palette. It's just a really pretty mauve toned palette. I actually really do like the tones in here. They look really similar to Making Mauves, to be honest. And then this is the She's Got Solstice. And this is actually one of my favorite color stories that they've released. I think it looks super nice against the like pastel green background. The next one is the ones that came out for Ulta during the holiday, but then they brought them to ColorPop. So this is the Lovebird palette. Again, super freaking pretty. I like it for that no regrets shade. And then we have the Bird of Paradise, and this one is just their warm toned one. And then finally, thanks to Glambot, I was able to pick up the Night Owl palette, and it was in great condition. So yeah, I actually swatched the shades, so yeah, it was in great condition until I ended up swatching it. But yeah, love this palette. I'm super glad to have completed my collection. Next we have the I don't know how you pronounce this palette, but it's one that they collabed with, and this one I actually really like. I felt like it didn't get enough like hype, but I really do like the glitters that they added. They're like really chunky, and then this like really pretty corally shade, and this like very glittery. I don't know, I think it's super cute. This is a candy button palette. And then we have the Elsa's her name, right? I don't know, I haven't watched Frozen forever, but yeah, this is the Frozen 2 collab with ColourPop, and I really wanted this one for the burgundies and the matte blue. Super pretty. And then we have the Frozen 2 Anna, and then this is what this one looks like. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys a lot of these in my other palettes, but in my other palette collection videos, but I have like the Too Faced Sweet Peach, the e.l.f. XJ Kiss the First collab. I have the Viseart Rose Edit, which is so freaking pretty. And then I also have the Dark Edit, which is absolutely gorgeous. I know one of my subscribers was saying that she was contemplating picking this one up, but I think it's stunning. So if you have any chance of getting 20% off of them, I would definitely recommend doing so. We have some more ColourPop. This is the Take Me Home. This is just like a really neutral, small little eyeshadow palette. And then we have the Pretty Much, which is a really nice Valentine's Day inspired palette, and it's gorgeous again. Then we have the Make Up Your Mind, which was actually made by their followers, so we got to pick like what shades we wanted in here, and these are the shades that everyone ended up picking. Of course, they were all shimmer. There's no mattes in here. I don't think they had mattes as options at all. I remember whenever they were doing the poll. So this is the Violet Boss Sweet Violet palette, so it's so cute. I really like this palette. If you're looking for a purple palette, this is really nice. I definitely want to pick up the donut one. That's the next one I have my eye on getting, and probably the gingerbread. It's really cute. So this is the Bretman X ColourPop collab. This is the Lit collection, and then we have the wet one. So this is all blues, and then we have the Too Faced little fruit palettes. So this one is the like berry razzle dazzle or something like that. So this is the berry one, and then this is, yeah, what's it called, the razzle dazzle berry shadow palette. And then this one is called I'm gonna look at it. This is the Sparkling Pineapple. But these are really pretty palettes. I feel like they don't get enough hype, but they are really good quality. And then we have the Menageri Violet Ink palette. So this is just like a purple palette. I wanted this one, and then I ended up getting the Sweet Violet one, but I still wanted this one. So yeah, this one's super freaking cute. I really like the shades. I like that there's a lot of mattes and a lot of shimmers. Well, we have these really pretty shimmers in here. Absolutely stunning shimmers. So yeah, that's a palette we have back there. I think I skipped this one. This is the ColourPop Semi Precious palette. This is what this one looks like. It's all shimmers again. This one came out for their first, I believe it was like their first holiday collab. And then we have some from LA Girl, and I can't reach the ones in the back, but those are Juvia's Place. And the container that I have them in are actually from Ross as well. I have my little e.l.f. bite-sized palettes in here. There's the neutral one, the berry one, the smoky, the rose toned one, the one with like the blue shimmer shade, this warm toned one, the purple, and then the green. And I hope they come out with a blue one. I'd definitely like to see their take on it. So yeah, those are the shadows that I have in there. And then down here I have some e.l.f. palettes. So I have this e.l.f. palette. It's just like their blue toned one. It's like a really cool toned palette. This one is called Holy Smokes. And then I also have their Jewel Pop. Okay, I can't get it out. So I also have the Jewel Pop palette, which looks like this. And then I have the ColorPop, what's it called? The ColorPop times Ava. This was a collab they did, but I really liked the singles in here. So this is what this one looks like. It just has some really pretty browns. I like to have this one nearby me just in case I'm doing like a neutral look. And then I have the Natasha Denona, I have the Natasha Denona mini retro palette, and this is what that one looks like. Super pretty. And then finally I have my all of my like mini palettes over here. I need to like probably when I add more of those little Viseart edits, because I'm planning on getting the Spritz, the Rose, and the warm one. I can add them right here. And for now I just kept these. So this is the ABH Norvina. I actually don't even have them in their correct order, so let me fix that. So this is the ABH Norvina. This is the first one. Again, just has like all those purples and those pinks. And then I have the second one, which has like more pastel shades. And then the third one, which is a little bit deeper and it has like really pretty blue shades and burgundies. I also have this one from Blush Tribe. This was an eyeshadow quad and it featured a lot of influencers that I followed at the time. This neon orange is like so pretty. I decided that I was going to depot these, but these aren't meant to depot, so I ended up breaking the Aisha shade. Aisha. Then I have the Huda Beauty like originals, and then I have the amethyst, or like the what's it called? The, I don't know, but I have like the colorful ones. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've shown these in another video, but it's just like the mauve toned one. And then I have the electric, which looks like this. This one's still one of my favorite color stories that she's ever like made. I really like the electric one. Then we have the smoky one. Then we have the warm brown, which I've actually used this one a lot. I used to use this shade and I've almost hip hand. It has like a really big dent. And then we have the gemstones, which I actually really like this one. I've used the purple and the light pink shade on my lid before and they're really pretty. So yeah, if you like these tones, I would definitely suggest them. Then we have the Topaz Obsessions. This is just like the more warm toned with like a really pretty like mustardy shade. And then we have the Ruby. And then we have Emerald. Then is the Amethyst. And finally we have the Sapphire, which is honestly one of the prettiest ones. I really like the blues in here. And then finally we're moving on to her newer palettes. We have the Neon palette. This is the Neon Green palette. Doesn't even say the names. But yeah, this is the Neon Green palette. So it just has really pretty shades. I actually got this like really cheap for my makeup plugs, so I decided to get them. I only paid like full price for one and half price for the other one. And then this is the Neon, I believe, Pink. And then finally we have the Neon Orange, which is this really pretty mama over here. So stunning. And then I have the nudes. So we have the light one, which looks like this. And I have the medium one. And these I got on sale on Huda's Beauty website. Except for the light one I actually ended up getting from Sephora. But yeah, and this is the dark one. And then last but not least, we have some of the world's least favorite ones that she's came out with. At least that's like what everyone has said, that these are like the least favorite liked ones, or like the least favorite of the little mini ones. But this is the Pastel Mint one. It has a similar color story to the ColorPop one, but in all honesty, I feel like they're pretty different. These shimmers in here aren't going to be too opaque. They're going to be a little bit light, so that's just something to keep in mind. And then we have the Lilac palette. This I got during the Sephora BIP Rouge sale. So yeah, this is the Lilac. And then finally I got the Rose. So that's pretty much it for my smaller palette drawer. These are all of my smaller palettes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. We're close to hitting 3,000 subscribers, so another giveaway is already in the works. And yeah, turn on your post notifications if you guys would like to be notified of every single time that I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.